this? Oh, these gray hairs in my beard? It is. Distinguished. All right. Anyways, so I have no positions really. This position's in my IRA. And today I think I traded pretty good, but I made no money. I lost on every single trade. So no, well, two trades I broke even on. So that's not true. I didn't lose every single trade. But yeah, let's get right into this. Today is Tuesday, 4/2/2024. I would say I'm probably in a drawdown right now. I don't think there is a probably. I would say I'm just in a drawdown right now. What are we going to do? I'm not going to care really. I'm just going to focus on trading good. And, at some point, if things is not working, then I'll come back to the market and trade later. But I don't feel like things aren't working. Well, yeah, I'm just going to focus on trading good, trading my strategy, and moving forward. That's pretty much it. I really haven't traded any EPs. I haven't really traded any breakouts. It's been trading, I guess, these low float small caps, and I was doing pretty good, but yeah, maybe some execution errors that or maybe some oversights. Like I held CXAI yesterday, like 40% in position, and you see it gap down immensely. Now, this caused me to lose a decent amount of money, right? Because it gapped down 20%. So that's not anything to like smile about. So I still have 40% of my position in and it gapped down 20%, which was like 11% away from my stop, you know? So a gap below my stop like 11%. Yeah, this is not the first time that happened. I think I'm trying to learn here how to win, not to survive, because I already know how to survive. So I can survive at any given point. But definitely lost some money trying to learn how to win on some risky, like holding some of these small caps overnight, taking in ads into positions and risking all the gains away on the ads, by moving the stop to like break even. Um, Most of the stuff hasn't worked, but regardless, even though most of the stuff haven't worked, I only need it to work once to make money, like tons of money. For example, if I was still in ACB or Tilray and I held overnight, like, I got in, I think this day. And that's 35%. That's not 35%. It's not nothing too crazy. But I also had CGC. Yeah, I don't know. So well, the story is I only needed to go right one time where I get like the max allocation of my position in. And then it goes up 20-30% and all of a sudden. So I guess I really don't. I don't know. It's an interesting strategy because it's less consistent, but it should, in theory, reap more rewards. At least that's my take on it. Anyway, so let's get started. What trades did I take today? Because I don't want to spend a lot of time on stream today. So I just don't feel like it. So today I took ACB. ACB should have been taken here. If I zoom in, should have been taken here, but I did not take it here because I was not paying attention because I was probably I might have been eating at this point in time or responding to some emails from my job. I don't know. Either way, I should have been paying attention. Should have had the order already in, but I think I was just like dwelling on the fact that I lost on multiple good trades. But I should have taken it here. I did not. And when I did not, I think I took it. No, I didn't take it here. I think I took it here. So it looked like this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I took it here. And I got stopped out at break even because it went up 2R. So I got stopped out on this at break even because it went up 2R. So that was a break even trade. I took this trade here. I took this trade here at this entry, and this one didn't work out. I lost a full R on this one. Um, so this one didn't work. I was in when it didn't pop off, right? Because it broke out on high volume, then the volume started to trickle down and it started to consolidate. I said I should just get out of this setup. Because I think in these low float small cap names, you really don't want to be sitting there um when it's consolidating because it can break either way. And you rather just have the confirmed momentum. So I was thinking about getting out, but right when I was like, okay, this thing's definitely consolidating, it broke down. And yeah, I got stopped out. And yeah, lost on this trade. So that's one trade that I lost on. I think I also took Sizu. No, I didn't take Sizu. I didn't take this trade. Yeah, I definitely didn't take. There's no entry here. I don't think I took this trade at least. I think I did place an entry though, because I think the entry is at the top of this bar, but it just broke down and I got rid of it. So I'm pretty sure I didn't take this trade. Um, so what else did I take? Oh, I took CXAI. I think this was a stupid trade. Um, but it definitely wasn't bad. Like, I mean, it had the reversal setup, but usually I wouldn't take something like this because it's trending down. And you don't want to take this is not a good showing of momentum. I'm a momentum trader, so I'm not taking anything that's trending down. But I took the reversal on this because it had gap down and I said, "Hey, if this comes back, I want to be in it." Uh so yeah, I took this on the breakout right here, this consolidation, break above. It did break on higher volume too. Like it had most of the stuff I wanted. It just was trending down. And guess what it did? What most stocks that's trend down do. It just trended down. So this is why you don't take stocks that's trending down or that's not, that doesn't have momentum upwards. So this was probably a bad trade. So that was the second trade I lost. That was another 2R trade that was another 1R trade that I lost. So that makes a negative 2R on a day with a break even trade. And I took this trade right here on ANIC. ANIC gapped up like 100%, I think. Yeah, it gapped up like 100%. So I usually would wait for the first leg to go up. Something like if we look at GSIT, right? You see this first leg goes up and then it consolidates. I usually will wait on that. Most of the times I wait on that. But this was gapped up 100% and it was already consolidating in pre-market. And right here it broke out on super high volume, right? So it broke out on super high volume. We look, this is the bar. These are the bars that's connected. So you see, this is the highest volume bar of the day. And usually the opening bar trades the highest volume of the day. On probably 90+% of stocks, the opening bar is the highest. So in other words, this is trading huge amounts of volume. This is trading like this bar is signifying that it's breaking out. And it broke the high of the day also. And it just retracts. And I lose out on this trade too. And those are the three trades that I lost on. But I think all of them was relatively good, except for CXAI. CXAI was pretty bad. Because yeah, like you don't pre-market represents something. The pre-market is telling you like we don't want this stock. It's trending down. They're selling it off. This whole thing's just a downward trend. So this is probably the one bad trade that I took today. I don't think I should have took this trade, but I'm not a perfect trader. I make mistakes. But yeah, all the other trades I thought was beautiful. Like I thought the ANIC trade was great. I thought the ACB trade was great. Um, yeah, I thought all these trades was good. Did I take any other trades today? Uh, yeah, I took another trade. I think I took this. I took this trade right here. Yeah, I took this trade of this breakout right here. And this, oh my gosh, this trade went up 30%. I didn't even realize. No, no, no. Actually, I did. Because I was up 2R on this trade and I sold when it broke the 9 EMA. And I slightly won on this trade. Just slightly. I think my entry was like 566. No, my entry couldn't have been 566. So my entry was probably like the top of this bar. And it broke. So I made like a 7.7% on like a 9.81% on pretty much a 10% risk. So this wasn't even 1 hour trade. So it didn't really cover any losses or anything like that. I said, how did you get how did ACB get on your radar? I knew cannabis stocks were hot, but there's so many. How could I known it was good to be the best? It was going to be the best today. Well, I mean, you just look at the chart, man. I mean, there's always a guess, right? But no, seriously, you just look at the chart. The chart told you which one was going to be hot today. And I'm not going to say anything, right? I'm just going to show you the chart real quick. So this is ACB. This is what it looks like from morning to pretty much where it ran. All right, let's go to the other weed stocks. This is Tilray. All right. You should immediately notice a difference, right? Here's SNDL. All right, let's scroll over. You should immediately notice a difference again. So we seen ACB, we seen Tilray, right? This is SNDL. Okay, that you should have noticed the difference here. There's a clear difference in what we're looking at already. All right, now what is another one? Here's OGI, looks terrible. Which one am I missing? SNDL, Tilray, OGI, CGC. No, we didn't. Yeah. All right. So if you couldn't tell the difference, all right, all the weed stocks pull it back. All right. So this is the first 20, 25 minutes, 14 minutes. All of them pull it back. This is clear as day. Pull back. All right. Go to Tilray. Pull back. All right. Go to OGI. Didn't even break out. We go to SNDL. Pullback. We go to ACB. Where's the pullback? While all the other stocks is breaking down, this is consolidating. And then it broke out right here again. This should have been the showing of which stock to choose today if you look at the intraday price action. This is a clear showing, right? This is what this in intraday, this is what you will call relative strength in a theme. So if weed's breaking out today, all the other weed stocks are pulling back. This one's maintaining, and then it breaks the high of day while the other ones are still at, getting beat the fuck up. Look, this is breaking out here at this bottom range, and ACB at this time is breaking out at the top range. Now, to be fair, you could just take all of them. That's what theme trading is about, I guess. You could have also looked on an hourly. You see ACB broke out of this hourly bottom range here. Kind of, if you like to trade like pockets, inside pockets. I don't really trade inside pockets, but I do intraday trade, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm going to find a way to get into momentum. You guys need to figure out your own way to get into momentum, however you want to do it, however what style you want to do it in. I mean, I'm not someone's trading coach. It doesn't matter, right? Tilray looks ugly on the hourly. CGC looks a little bit better on the hourly. You can see it kind of broke out on this hour here. But ACB, if you look on the hourly, this clearly had the makings. If you look on the intraday, it clearly had the makings. And yes, the theme of weed has been hot since yesterday. It's very volatile, but the overall the theme has been hot. Me personally, I think CGC is leading this movement. It already went up over 265%. So if I was just going to choose one to swing trade, I would choose CGC every single time. I wouldn't choose ACB because me personally, I think it kind of was lagging. While a lot of the other ones were breaking out, like SNDL was breaking out, et cetera, et cetera. But I mean, that's pretty much how you would choose and figure out which one to trade, right? So, yeah, it was yeah, it was there's never really there's not always an easy sign on which one's going to be the best. It depends on your trading style. Like this one could have been the best today, but this one could dump tomorrow and CGC can go up. You never know. It's always going to be hindsight bias which one's the best. But you have to use the indications of what you get in the moment to figure out which trades are good. Now relating to a day trade, I mean, obviously this one looks the best today. It had a nice, easygoing setup, went up 12% and then consolidated, didn't really pull back at all, while the other ones was. If you were day trading this, I mean, this was the obvious one to trade, right? In my opinion. Now, what is this? Oh, okay. I know what that is. But all the other stuff, I don't, I like, who knows, right? Who knows what's gonna, if you're swing trading this, who knows what's gonna be the best one today? You know, who knows? I don't know. I don't think anyone knows, right? So I have no clue. Uh, but I mean, we all can guess, I guess, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like I have a real answer because I would be just lying to you. So, anyways, but yeah, I mean, the weed stocks in general look decently strong. I mean, they look to be in theme still. Some of them look to be more having more momentum than others right now. ACB definitely, you know, being at the top of his range is probably the one you want to be looking out for. And really, how would I know? Like, well, I mean, yeah, I go over the market every day to see which stocks is doing the best. So that's how I knew to pay out the attention to these couple of weed stocks. I don't even know what VFF is. I never actually looked at this one. It's also illiquid, so it doesn't matter. We can just move on. Yeah, it's illiquid, so I don't really care. All right, anyway, so that's all my trades. That's how you could have known which one possibly to take. I didn't take the setup here. I took the setup at the top of his range, but I should have took the setup here. This would have been a huge trade, pretty much 1%, and I probably would have got stopped out here. So this would have been like a 10R trade for me. But yeah, I didn't capture this move. But that just sucks for me. You know, that's just it at the end of the day. That just sucks for me. I could have definitely changed a lot for me today. But I mean, tomorrow will be more opportunities. Just got to stick to trading good and focusing in on that stuff, and stick to the process. So I know I can get huge trades. Like every single day, I come in here, I review trades, and I see like, okay, if I would have did this today, and this is not hindsight bias, this is what I'm usually trading. I just missed this one today. And all I got to do is get my entries in and then execute, and then I get a huge win. I probably would have put the stop here though. So it'd have been like a 1.7. So this would have been like at most this could have been like a 1.7. Do the math. Could have been like an 8R trade. But I probably got stopped out around like this would have been like 4, 5, something like that. Yeah, this would have been 5 actually. A little bit higher than 5 actually. Still, I mean, that's still really good. 5R, still a really good trade in a day. Yeah, there was a bunch of opportunities. I didn't catch them all. This one wasn't on my radar to the end of the day, and I'm not really sure. I was trying to figure out why this one didn't make my radar. Oh, because it had to go up 30% first, and this is under $1. I probably wouldn't have traded it, so it doesn't matter. I usually don't trade stocks under $1. You can if you want, but I just don't. The spreads on them are very destructive. They can be very bad. Yeah, but this had to go up 30%. Okay. It was up 30% at this point. So yeah, right here it should have showed up on my radar. I think it was on my radar at this point. Like I think it was in my scan at this point. I think I just decided not to trade it right here. This looks like a good entry. Yeah, I would have took this if I was paying attention. NXL is a confusing one because it really like it has periods where it's breaking out and changes tons of volume. And it has other periods where it's just dry. Like it's literally no volume at all. That's that's not good. And then you start getting this like robotic price. I don't know. Anyways, Yeah, so that's pretty much the trades for today. We can go over the backwatch list. I'm assuming things got folded in half today. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of things I don't feel like did exactly good. I don't feel like it was a great day. Like a lot of strength in the market today. Don't feel like that. But the weed stocks were strong. About it. A lot of stuff had gap down. Damn, this EGY shit is fucking tearing it up. I don't know. We got yeah, we got some stuff to figure out. That's for sure. Uh, VST. I would not be taking USGH. Uh, yeah, I don't know how you're still in there. You should have moved a long time ago. I guess we can leave Dale. Kind of up for grabs. Mm. Ooh, okay. Tell him to run down the steps. Okay. Guess not. Uh, I'm trying to figure out if this is. I mean, this is breaking out, but hey, I don't know. I don't know, man. No, guess not. Yeah, that looks good. No, 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 no. Yeah, a lot of things gap down today, man. Sheesh. What's up with that? Uh, what's up with all the gap downs, bro? Sheesh. Bro, things just tanked. What happened today? All right, I gotta look. Like, I must have missed something. Did we have like some type of Fed announcement or something in the morning? Like, I had to miss something. So today is Tuesday. Factory orders, job openings, Fed government, Michael. That wouldn't have done it because he didn't. Oh, Fed Governor Cook speaks. So she speaked in the after the market closed. Is that what did it? I don't think so. I don't know. Weird to see this many gap downs in so many different sectors. Very weird. Like that's not usual. From what I usually see. Bro, my goodness. Fucking us up, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of people experienced a gap down today. It wasn't just me. But yeah, that gap down in CXAI hurt. 20% gap down. Wow. Yeah, my Saxo position fell too. Like, bro, what happened? So I'm assuming the SPY, yeah, the SPY and QQQ gap down today. Yeah, it's not exactly the best. Not exactly the best. All right, so which one of these have more? Okay, you have 169. I don't feel like okay. Well, that's cool. We'll go through 169. Okay, yes, ACB, yes, no, no. They're still strong. Yes, CXI was brutal. That's the risk we take with trading these small caps. They provide a lot of opportunities. So, uh, I mean, I guess it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I haven't really had a lot of stocks. I went pretty much all liquid. Like last week because I seen the market was actually. I don't know the market. I just thought the market was. I thought the market was kind of folding again last week. So, usually I'm not the one to think the market's exactly folding or there's not a lot of opportunities or something. But I thought the overall market was actually Like the SPY and stuff was holding up, but I thought the market, like the individual opportunities of each stock, I didn't think it was looking that well. So I just got out of everything. So now the small cap low float universe is still going crazy. But like the stuff I would see, like the breakouts and the EPs, stuff like that, was looking terrible. Right. So that's kind of what got me out the market because I was like, I'm holding stocks. Like I was holding like SMCI, ARM, Nvidia, stuff like that. And I was just like, no, I don't think I want to hold anything. So what is this? Okay. Yeah. And once again, each day we get more. Our backwatch list is getting replaced from technology to energy to basic materials to leverage funds, things of this nature. To basic materials is gold. Each day, I'm seeing more and more of what we have been trading for the last year, year and a half, or maybe last year and a quarter of a year. So last 1.25 years, pretty much what we've been trading since 2023 is becoming obsolete. And my backwatch list is now full of commodities, full of energy stocks, it's full of basic materials, full of financial stuff, right? That's not, in my opinion, my 4.5 years of trading, that's not a good sign for your swing trader. That's not a, because you now have to switch to trade things that are just inherently not linear. You know what I'm saying? Like energy stocks are not linear. They're grindy. They don't burst. They don't have the same type of catalyst. They don't have the same type of news that your technology stocks does. There's no AI in energy. You know what I'm saying? There that doesn't happen. You know. So yeah, next thing you know, we're gonna be trading steel again. We're gonna go back to 2022, looking at the steel market, trying to trade that, trading shippers. I don't. I personally will just sit out. I'm not trading that market. Well, I don't have to. I'll be trading small cap, low float stocks. But yeah, I'm pretty much like you're not gonna catch me trading a bunch of utilities, independent power stuff. Even though this, I actually will trade this. I take that back. This looks good. This looks linear actually. Um, I actually did it because I traded VST too. So I actually will trade this, but you're not gonna catch me just trading like utilities, energy, and stuff like. Man, these sectors is shit to trade. Like they not, these are not your money making home run outlier sectors. These are position trades. You know, look at this, man. Look at look at this. You would have traded this, it went all the way back down, went all the way back up. Now, once again, granted, PBF is, I guess, one of the better ones because you can't get a linear move, but this linear move is 30%. Um, I don't know, man. There's no real breakout. This stuff is just grind. It's just sloppy and grindy and ugly. I don't, man. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want my trading my 2024 to be based around trading shit like that. I refuse. That's what I would like to tell the market, but the market doesn't give a fuck about what I think. Like it's gonna do whatever it wants to do. Like it is what it is. But unfortunately for all of us, that's more and more and more. It's becoming more apparent that energy is kicking in. This actually doesn't look bad. Energy is kicking in. Um, Basic materials is kicking in. These are the things that's showing follow through, that's holding up, that's not getting beat up, while everything else in the market has not really been showing a lot of follow through. Uh, yeah, like most of the technology stocks is getting beat the fuck up. Unfortunately, now I hope that can change fast. But look, this breakout here, reverted. No, you're not really getting them outlier moves that we want, that we need as traders to move our account. Uh, I would say right now we're probably in a tough money period. Right now we're entering, not that we've been in it, but right now we're entering. Seems like we're entering a tough money period. Because if you're trading commodities, it's going to be tough money regardless. Like it's just not It's not easy. Yeah, this stuff looks terrible. I don't know. I don't know what TPST is. I don't care actually. Let's keep going. Yeah. I'll be trading the low float small caps. I'll be sticking to that. There really ain't much to say. I mean, I don't know. There really ain't much to say. Half my backwatch list went red today. Uh yep. About half the backwatch list went red today. Um uh I mean even like the opportunities in the small caps, eesh, it's looking they not really popping like they was, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I'm not really killing it on them right now. Yep, I do. I day trade them. I wouldn't even call it day trading. I just trade the momentum. If they want to carry over to the next day and they have momentum into the close, I do, but I usually sell them when they break a certain range. Like when they break the 9 EMA, I just let it go, you know? So if I entered the stock here for this KULR, right? If I entered here, when this broke the 9 EMA, I would sell. Technically, I would probably get out here, but I wait for it to go up a couple of R. Like, because I mean, the win rate on this is not like, I mean, the win rate on this is just like the win rate on any other breakout setup. You can probably shoot like 25, 35%, depending on your execution, how good you are. You can use volume as a better indication of if it's actually breaking out. So you're going to be shooting around that 25 to 35% area if you're decent. If you're trash, you're going to be shooting like 10% because yeah, there's breakout traders that trade like 10% because they suck at trading breakouts. I don't suck at trading breakouts. I just know that's not high edge. But I use breakouts, intraday breakouts, and breakouts period to trade certain themes, sectors, uh, so on and so on. So pretty much I use it to catch momentum. I use breakouts to catch momentum. I don't use breakouts to do anything else. I'm not a breakout trader. I don't believe in breakouts. I think it's very low edge if you're just trading breakouts on price action. I trade breakouts. No, I don't even trade breakouts. I trade momentum. And I use the price action that is known as breakouts to get into momentum trades. That's how I trade. Now, like I said, everyone else has to figure out how they want to trade momentum, how they want to get in. But I mean, a breakout is just a risk reward system. So this is just my risk reward, my entry, my exit, my stop system that I'm using. Uh, that's it. That's all. That's all a breakout is to me. It's nothing more. It's not a setup. A breakout is not a setup. I'll repeat that again. A breakout is not a setup to me. It can be whatever, whoever else wants it. Momentum is a setup. And how I'm trading the momentum, I'm using this price entry. Opening range high is not a setup, right? If you're trading a gapper and using opening range high, that is not a setup. The setup is the actual gapper, the EP, the news, the catalyst, all those things that's going into it. The risk reward system that you're using is the opening range high. Just like the risk reward system that I'm using to trade momentum is a breakout. That's just it. So I would never trade breakouts on random stocks. That is just, in my opinion, brain dead. And you're probably going to lose tons of money. That's just my opinion. What the fuck do I know? I think I know a good amount though, me personally. But you don't have to believe that. Anyways, what I was saying was, if I'm trading this, I would get in. I would get in here. This is a bad setup. Let's actually go to a good one. Like GSIT had a good setup entry today. So you can see this is consolidating, breaks out here. You start getting higher volume. You can see like volumes like almost non-existent. So I probably wouldn't have traded this, but I would enter it here, right? Enter this bar here, and then my exit would have been probably right here where it broke this line. Sometimes I wait for more, like I don't, sometimes like in real time that doesn't show, like, but clearly by here around this area you'd have got out. So you can see like I'm using the 9 EMA. Uh I'm using the 9 EMA to pretty much as a stop. So I use the 9 EMA as a stop. So I use a crossover stop pretty much to get out. Simple as that. Anyways, all right, exit the screen. Um We've been streaming 35 minutes. We're almost done. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know. The market's pretty boring. There's not a lot of excitement going on right now. I don't. If I look at all these today, all the intraday low float, because there's nothing else to really look at. You can look at ACB. ACB is the only one that had a really good trade opportunity today. Everything else was kind of shitty. Like this trade could have went well, I guess. But the consolidation is kind of shitty. Let's see if it looks better on a 15 minute. It looks way better on a 15 minute. Way better. You can see this big ass green bar right here, right? So you guys should be able to see this. This is a breakout candle. I guarantee if you pair your breakouts with big volume bars, you'll be in a higher percentage of trading of win rate. You'll be 30, 33, 35, maybe even higher, if you're really good. That's why I pair my breakouts with volume. I don't take a breakout if it has no volume. I don't take a breakout if it doesn't have a demand zone. You need some type of area that, clearly there was volume in it and there was like a area of resistance, an area of support that was in it, pretty much a high and low range that it teetered around that it couldn't break. And then you want to see high volume breaking through that. And when you get that, most of the time, well, not most of the time, but on a higher win rate than your average breakout, you will see, it's actually meaningful. And once again, the things that you want to see after breakout is consistent volume going up. Now let's look at ACB. ACB, you'll see a similar thing, maybe not on a 15 minute, but on a 5 minute, right? So you see it's breaking out here and you can see the volume is elevating. And then right here, the volume kind of dies. Let's actually zoom in on this more. All right, zoom more than this. We actually don't need any. We just need this top part, right? So yeah, this gives a better picture of what's going on. So you see at the morning, it broke out. Now, I do not just run and chase into these things. I wait to get my entry. Like I said, you need your risk reward management system. And you don't really need me to spell this out. This is a clear range, right? This is a clear range consolidating. This is 30 minutes of it consolidating. So it consolidated for 30 minutes, not really breaking a high, not really breaking a low. And you can see during this period, you can look at the volume. You can see the volume is drifting off. So it's making a demand zone, in other words. Wrong button. Let's do this again. So right here, all right, we can actually say this one too. I wouldn't know if I would include this one. Consolidation range is different from everyone. And during this period, you can see this is all the volume during this period. So we got a big red bar that kind of stopped the momentum. We broke that low of that bar and the volume starts to settle off. And then we get we start increasing volume into this breakout. And then after this, you can see the volume stays elevated. Elevated bar, elevated bar, elevated bar, elevated bar. Volume drifts down again. Then we get more elevation bars. This is what you want to see in a breakout, right? You want to see the volume increasing. If you get a breakout and the volume starts to dry up, that's not a good sign. It's probably going to fail. It's not a good sign, right? So that's what people, some people like me, I use volume on the breakout to confirm the volume. To confirm the breakout bar. And then a lot of people justify their breakouts with volume confirmation. And volume confirmation is very good. I never actually studied volume confirmation though. So I have no clue, but just my anecdotal like evidence, like observations and stuff like that, seems to be that a lot of breakouts, like if we go to root on a daily, because we don't need to talk about just intraday, you can see root big the first day, tons of volume. This is what you want to see. Once again, like I said, higher success rate when you see tons of volume. And then the next day you see volume, you get volume here, you get a lot of elevated bars, the volume starts kicking up. And then when it starts to consolidate, what do you see? When it starts to consolidate, the volume starts to dry. And then it breaks out again on a higher elevated volume bar. Once again, this is what you want to see. Like I said, it doesn't really matter the time frame. The technical part of the price action is the same usually. If you trade breakouts on higher volume with a demand zone, now this demand zone is a little bit uglier, but I don't know. Everything's going to be different to everybody, right? So what my eyes see, my pattern recognition is going to be different from other people's, right? So either way it goes, this is what we're looking at, and this is the breakout bar. And if you look at this, you can already see like we're breaking this range on this breakout bar. Now let's go look at the volume. This one traded. What is the volume really? Oh no, this one traded almost a million shares, and the average volume is pretty much 500K. So this one traded pretty much double the average volume. This one, the day before this, it traded 323. So this traded triple the volume of the breakout bar traded triple the volume of the previous day when things was drying up. This traded 400K. This traded 660K. And you can see when its consolidation starts, it starts to dry up and then it starts to break out. You see this consistently on no matter what time frame you're looking at. You see this consistently. Only one I really wouldn't use this type of I wouldn't use, I guess, this type of price action, technical analysis, consolidation breakup. I wouldn't use it on anything lower than a 5-minute chart. Why is root so like it looks very illiquid? I know it's liquid though, but it looks very illiquid. Has a lot of dry spots. No, actually, root is illiquid. Root. Damn. Yeah, I guess like really after it got done breaking out, it became very illiquid. Yeah, this is not putting up maybe okay, it is putting up but just barely enough volume. 61. Okay, it's putting up very barely enough volume to make my scan. Cool. Anyway, so that I guess that answers that. So yeah, that's how I mean, that's kind of like my approach to I don't really I'm not a day trader, I'm just a momentum trader. So if this wanted to just continue to go up forever, I would just hold on to it. That's why, I was holding on to CXAI. That's how I got hit with the gap down. CXAI is low float, small cap. You can see right here. You can look at the stats right here. Low float, small cap, right? That line was terrible. But regardless, if something wants to hold strong, I will hold it. And if it doesn't, then I'm just gonna let it go. But I try to hold momentum for as long as I can to make the biggest moves possible and try to capture the outliers. That is the goal. It's very hard to execute, but I'm also terrible at executing. So either way it goes, the market looks to be folding. Energy is strong. Basic materials strong. So that's really like gold seems very strong right now, but I don't see any gold setups. Energy, we're getting a lot more energy stocks coming out. Solar was looking decently strong. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 energy stocks. Energy ETF is up, like the leverage funds. I'm getting a lot more oil and gas, a lot more stuff in the energy sector in general. So we got 5. We got 4. And then we got some solar. But you can see like NRG, right? This is pretty much oil and gas index. We got Gush, another oil and gas index. I don't know what this one is. This is okay. This is Litecoin. Yeah, we got a lot of yeah. So wheat is also hot. That's another theme that's tradable. Wheat is also very hard to trade. I mean, this thing's been volatile its whole entire career. Uh, yeah, it's been volatile its whole entire career. It's a roller coaster ride. It's going to make you want to sell out of it. It's going to make you like look at your gains and be like, why am I letting this go down 20% just so it can go up another 100%? That's kind of how the cannabis stocks work. Well, when I say cannabis stocks, I really mean SNDL, Tilray, OGI, CGC, ACB. You could throw in Grow in there too. Grow Generation Corp. I don't really ever look at this one. I don't know why. I'm not really sure why. That's a great question. Hmm. The easiest way to trade this stock, though, if you wanted to like do theme trading and swing it, would be to get in something like MOS or MOSOX. That would be my recommendation if you were like trying to get into this and swing trade it. This is a lot less volatile and it still makes big moves. But once again, Also very hard to like it's very hard to time this sector up. You can see big move, big dive, big move, big dive, big move, big dive. Like there's no real great setup. It just kind of just goes, and when it goes, it just explodes. So it will produce a lot of fake outs. I don't know. Even this is like the first this is like the first consolidation I seen on this one, and it just broke down. This one created a like a high tie flag, and look at this. Broke the range, broke down right afterwards. Like I don't know. This thing just kind of goes and then it just breaks down. I don't know. So pretty hard. I mean, every single thing that's in the market right now outside of gold, gold is actually pretty easy to trade. Uh, I mean, in my opinion, I don't think gold is that hard. I don't think basic material is that hard to trade. It's not a bad sector to trade. It's usually going up or it's going down. But energy is hard to trade. Yeah, like gold's not that hard to trade. I don't know why I didn't trade gold. Like a lot of the basic materials actually not that hard to trade. They just I don't know. Maybe I just don't think they. I don't know. I don't know why I don't want to trade them because these were some of the best trades during 2022. Like when they got moving, like the basic materials were some of the best sectors to trade. Like steel was very profitable in 2022. Uh, anyways, let's finish off today because I want to go eat. All right, cool. So I'm gonna look through my flags. Sure, specialty chemicals. This one worked out. It's pretty much folded. AESI. All right, I need if this one breaks out tomorrow, I need to take it. This this has already made a huge move. Dude, 2.75 ADR? Bruh, give me a break. Damn. Bro, you don't move at all. My goodness. Make me Ugh, boy. I don't know. The woes of trading energy. Low ADR stocks. What's the chances that this makes like 100% move or something? Zero? My guess is zero. Uh, yeah, most of this stuff looks like trash. SG's falling apart. Nova fell off. Wing also doesn't look good anymore. I guess we can hold that. AAP looks like shit. Looks like it's breaking down. SMCI. Cool, we can hold that. This one doesn't look bad. Cool, cool. SGH, semis. So we got a couple of semis in here. Maybe semis wants to run again. I wouldn't be surprised. I hope it does. But with the market folding, semi seems to be most likely going to fold. And if semis breaks out, there's no way the market folds because semis carry the market. Nvidia carries the market right now. So there's no way that happens. Market doesn't fold if semis break out again. Semis break out again, we're probably back in a great market. Let's look at the post market moves. Okay, acquisition. Uh, does this look like here? Big move in a post market. Oh, good post market buzz too. Okay, some software related to aerospace. What's the news on this? Let's look at this. What is this? This is a not low float small cap. Okay. Okay, 4 hours ago, uh, notification inability of timely form 10K. What does that mean? Doesn't tell me anything. Subject report cannot be filed without reasonable effort or expense. Okay, whatever. I do not care. What was your entries? You got Reddit today? Why get Reddit today? I mean, I actually haven't looked at Reddit at all. Still really hasn't popped up on my radar. So, what does Seeking Alpha has to say? XCAI. Okay. Why? Why are they midday movers? I would do no such thing. I guess I just won't look at the article. Cool. We will not be looking at the article today. This has been happening a lot more. I need to find that thing that lets me just like bypass. What was it called? Actually, it was called like bypass paywall or something, wasn't it? Well, clearly I don't have it, so whatever. Relative strength. I don't know about that one. So I don't know why XTAI is going up. And they called it a midday mover. This thing broke out in pre-market. Yeah, I don't know about this one. God damn, bro. Why would a gold stock do this? A 40% move? In what? Post no, not post market. During the day? What type of gold stock does this? What? That's weird. Okay, we got a biotech stock. Maybe we got some real news on this. Yes, I do actually. I do pay for it. I had it since 2022 when I did my study. I needed it to do my study. There was no other way around it. It's like the best historical biocatalyst stock. And when if you want to know what's going on with biotech companies, now there is free ones. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not about to base like the free ones don't be super accurate. I'm not about to base my study off of free information that could be inaccurate. That's just a hindrance to myself. And I actually I don't know. I feel like it's worth it. I think it's like $200 a year or something. I don't know. It's like not even that expensive. Now to be fair, Seeking Alpha is like $5 a month, and I still haven't brought it. So I, bruh, I really couldn't tell you. But Seeking Alpha is also trash. You know, like it's not like I go to Seeking Alpha just for the headline. Like the articles and stuff, it don't really be having like Seeking Alpha just be missing information. Like I don't know. I could get a better news site and it'll just be more expensive. But like I said, I was using Seeking Alpha because I had to buy paywall stuff. I don't think I ever had a Seeking Alpha subscription, to be honest. Yeah, but I have the BioCat. I just don't ever put in my login because I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like they let me in here for free. So I don't really I don't really need it. But like if I wanted to see like this stuff, like the drug pipeline, I need to log in, which, I'll show you. I'll just log in now. Let me go off stream and do that real quick. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. No, wrong thing. Okay. Remember me. Log in. Thing is, I don't like logging in because it eats up time. But now, like, I can see the drug pipeline, which lets me know, like, hey, what this company has planned, what they have coming up, just important stuff. I mean, at least in my studies, like, you don't want to be trying to swing trade a random biotech company that has nothing in the pipeline, has never completed a phase trial, don't have any FDA approvals, they have nothing going for it. Like, those are the ones that's just burning money usually. A biotech company with historical results is, these are the ones that you probably want to trade. Something that, like actually has going through the test of time, going through all these different processes to get, approvals. Like they're not just like a new company that's just looking to burn someone's cash by getting an investment. And even sometimes the new companies, not all of them is like looking to burn cash. So, but I mean, a lot of biotech companies just burn cash. Like that's not. Anyways, what is this saying? My God, I can't read. Nova announces abstract regarding results of. Okay, so pretty much, are they saying it's good results? Okay, let's read. Is a small molecule, blah blah blah. About okay, don't care. Are you going to tell us about the results? So this is jumping up because it's been selected for a presentation. Boo, bruh. No one give a fuck. Just in presentation, it jumped up. Well, I guess it only went up 24%. This is getting some recognition. Oh boy, I just closed out of this and then I go to this one and look at it. Uh, Closed out of that for nothing. Let's go back. Please don't make me sign in again. See, look at this. Approved CRL, issued FDA, blah, blah, blah. Approved again, phase 3. Like it's taking tons of drugs through the ringer. Like it's gone through the process. That's a good sign because next time, okay, receive. So this is something I'm going to be very keen on tomorrow, right? This has a long history. This is not like a new company. Like this has a long history of getting stuff done, and now it has another FDA approval. Do I know if the drug is going to be good or not? No, I don't know that. Like I'm not a researcher at the company. I would never know that. But what I can say is that this company is actually taking the time to do what's necessary to get whatever drug that can turn this company around on the market actually. And look, this is downwards trending and is gapping out of a huge base on doesn't seem like tons of volume, but actually it is tons of volume. It's tons of volume in the last couple of minutes. So this tomorrow, I will be paying attention to this. Right? This is the type of biotech stock that I try to swing trade. That's it. I don't know what this is. Medical device. I really don't care. Uh, Medical device does not equal biotech. Okay, it has a biotech page site. Let's see what the news is. Announces the results of 3-year prospective Gemini trial in the crossover phase of blah blah, a bunch of other stuff. So the results must have came out decent. I'm judging by the news. I really don't feel like reading. Yeah. Uh, this has nothing here. This is one of the ones I probably wouldn't swing trade. Literally has nothing here. Right? This is it. This is all the news that it has. Has no pipeline. You know, it has nothing like this doesn't have any type of. Oh, okay. The pipeline's right here. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Um, yeah, it doesn't have anything done. Been working on things for a while. It doesn't have anything done. I don't know. Probably I probably wouldn't I probably wouldn't swing trade this. That would be my assumption. Farm products. Who cares? Okay, so let's see here. 170%. Hmm. Already faded. Hmm. You're probably not making a list. All right. AIAH. Medicare. No. Yeah, this one looks good. Not really. Uh sure, this one looks good too. Uh just figuring out which small caps we're gonna be watching tomorrow. This one ran up at the end of the day. Increasing volume too. See, this is what I meant by volume confirmation. This is a clear showing. This is like the type of volume confirmation you want to see. Lets you know like I should probably be holding this. This is not really drying up. All right. So you can see each bar, the volume's increasing. This is like the perfect volume confirmation. You don't need each bar to be increasing. You just want to see each bar elevated, right? That's really all you need to like confirm that the momentum is still in the stock. Anyways, I think that's enough. We got enough things to look at. CXAI, we got probably too many things to look at. ADTX, I don't know what this is. Let's get rid of this one. It's dumped. Yeah, this looks good. NXL looks good. ACB, Caesar, you can go. VVPR. Yeah, I tried to trade this one today. It was up and down. I got a win right here, but it wasn't really a big win. So, AAINC. I don't know why this one didn't move today. I think maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I should have looked at the news for this or something. Yeah, it says, okay, approves plan to terminate registration of common stock. I don't even know what that meant. Maybe because something that jumps up 100%. Like, how did this only the this barely traded as ADR, and it traded all this volume, and I don't get it. Like, this one's confusing. I don't know. I'm getting rid of it. Like, that one was confusing. I don't. I've never seen that before. Like, yeah, I've not like I literally I've never seen this before. This traded 1.2K is average volume. Look at this. 1.2K is average volume, and it only put in a 12% from open to high, and it didn't even like collapse or nothing. It just held the range. Like, what? So like clearly I'm not understanding something with this one. Well, yeah. I also don't know what it means by it terminated the registration of his common stock. Like, this is not something. Yeah, like, I don't know. I never really seen anything like this before. It's very weird. But okay, that is going to wrap up the stream. That is another hour. I'm about to go eat. Peace. And I'm gonna put this one on YouTube.